Hey, it's May 2nd, 2024, and it's your good friend, it's your pal, it's your compadre. It's TC, everybody. How you doing? Audrey is to my left, along with some fine folks that are still looking at some CDs today in the store. Not that I'm trying to hurry them out or anything. You can chill out and hang out with us for the rest of the show if you want, as I look at them, but they're not looking at me, so I'm not sure if they're hearing me. Maybe they are hearing me. And now, there, I got a smile out of them. Okay, cool. So, anyways, what's that? Oh, you can ask me questions. I don't mind. I don't mind. So, yeah. So we're here. We are once again. It's the greatest show on the internet, probably. Maybe the second greatest show. I mean, let's not be egomaniacs. So, Andrew's already given me the thumbs up. So, but yeah, we got some good stuff tonight. We got some Metallica. We got a little Tesla, and then as mentioned last night, we're kind of trying something a little different because if two people kind of claim something or six people claim something at the same time, we'll kind of turn it into kind of more of an auction style to make it a little more fair on everybody instead of because sometimes latency on the different platforms is a little different. So sometimes if you're on YouTube, you're going to have a quicker latency versus Facebook and blah, blah, blah. So, and then if obviously if two people say want this Dio record, what is this? This is, Sacred Heart. They can, if one of them wants to defer and says, nah, I don't want to really get into an auction thing on it because the price like on this one would start at 29 and, that's cool. And if not, there you go. And then if we do end up doing any auctions, we'll put those records to the side and I'll recap and keep you updated on what's going on there. So, yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. If you see something you like, all you got to do is type it into the chat. And when we get to if we ever get to an auction type of situation, we'll kind of go from there. Yeah, a lot of super cool stuff coming up. There you go. Sammy, Eddie, Dave, and Mike. And then, well, no, there's no Dave in that. That's Al. Sorry, Al. I forgot Al. We got some creative new vinyl, including. I'm gonna start the night off actually with this one. I'm so happy to get this back in stock. This is Garage Inc. It's a 3 LP. It's a Metallica. It's a brand new copy. It's $56.99. And if anybody's interested in it, you can go for it right now. But yeah, there's so much good stuff on here. In fact, Helpless, the Garage Days Revisited from '87's on here. Helpless, Crash Course in Brain Surgery. I love that song. Last Caress, Green Hell. And then Am I Evil, Blitzkrieg, Bread Fan. Oh my God, Bread Fan is so good. Stone Cold Crazy, So What is on here. A lot of inappropriate music in many ways. It's electric. I love that. So great stuff there by, oh, did somebody grab it? Martin's going to grab Metallica's Garage Inc. Nice job, Martin. Right from me. But yeah, so I'm happy to we finally restocked that thing, and it's been a long time since we've had it. So there you go. All right. I think. Oh, and then the other thing I was going to mention, we still have a Pearl Jam not sticker. Do we have any slip mats left or not, Audrey? No. So we have a Pearl Jam patch from the new album, and we have a couple of copies of the Silver and Black Galaxy Arizona version of Pearl Jam's brand new album, which I think is pretty darn good. I'm not much of a Pearl Jam fan, but if anybody wants to grab I don't have a copy of it in front of me, but if anybody wants a copy of the Pearl Jam new record, Dark Matter, I'll throw in this Pearl Jam patch as well if you're interested. So. All right, I'm flying blind tonight because the point of sale is still to my right, but we'll get the point of sale over here at some point. I'm going to run through a couple of some records, and then we'll just start the festivities. Audrey, I don't know what's you're seeing, but that because I'm flying blind, as mentioned. So there you go. Cool. All right. So you guys have an Eagles fan? You weren't an Eagles fan. Oh, nice. That's cool. You can talk. I don't mind. Oh, no, that's cool. You guys won the Super Bowl. What? Well, you lost the Super Bowl. Sorry. Yeah. But you won the Super Bowl with Nick Foles, right? And that's all that counts, right? what it had been since Jaworski or Dick Vermeil, since you probably weren't even born when they won in 81 or something, or was it 80 or 81?
I think so.
The City of Brotherly Love. All right, cool. All right, so let's get started. This is Sacred Heart by Dio. It's $29.99. Wait, it's $29. It's an excellent copy of it's an original release too. So there you go. Very nice. Oh, what are you checking out? I got to see that. Oh, the Nirvana single from last night. Yeah, that's super cool. So anyway, so there you go. This is Judas Priest Unleashed in the East, VG++ copy. It's $24. Kind of older Judas Priest when they went kind of metal there. So very cool, in my humble opinion. And then we got a little Dokken tonight. That is Tooth and Nail for $39. The vinyl is in excellent condition. There's a little bit of edge wear there. Not too shabby. But yeah, so there you go. And then some more Dio. Excellent on the vinyl as well. This one's $49. This is Dream Evil, and that is an OG press from back in the day as well. And then finally, we've got a little more Dokken. This is an excellent copy, $49 as well. This is Beast from the East. This is Dokken Live, and this is kind of when they're in their prime, Unchained the Night, everything. Also, Dream Warriors, Kiss of Death, Mr. Scary. Awesome stuff like that. So yeah, there you go. Not too shabby. So yes, as mentioned, the Metallicas are coming up. The Tesla's coming up. There's some Van Halen coming up. I think there's Poison coming up. And then there's some just really cool stuff coming up as well. So there you go. Hey, appreciate you guys stopping in. You guys have a good night. And go Vikings. Yeah, definitely grab one of those. And we got smoked by your Eagles that one year.
You guys are doing good, though.
Well,
we'll see about this one now.
Exactly, yeah.
As long as Mahomes take an L, we'll be all
right. Right. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah. So they weren't Chiefs fans apparently. So, anyways, Audrey and I are catching up here a little bit. I'm kind of stalling a little bit. So.
Dio was claimed.
Okay, which Dio? Is it the Sacred Heart or the Dream Evil?
I'm not seeing it on. Jenn just told me I can't go back.
Oh, okay. So we're just catching up a little bit.
Sacred Heart.
Oh, Sacred Heart. Okay, cool. So Sacred Heart goes to.
I can't find. I've lost them.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll figure that out here in a second. We're playing a little.
Those to Rick. Rick actually would like both.
Oh, both Dio?
And what it looks like.
Okay, from what it looks like. So Jenn will help us confirm. Yeah, got thrown for a little loop. Sometimes there's people in the store, and I never want to kick anybody out of the store because hanging out in a record store, it's always cool. And then remember when we first started, Audrey, we oh, sorry, you don't have that.
Oh no, I'm listening.
Oh no, when we first started, there was a guy in the store the whole night that we were doing the show, so that was kind of fun and talking to him a little bit. So he was a cool cat. Anyway, so like I said, give me a second while we kind of get organized here again. So
Rick would like both Dios.
Okay, so Rick grabs both Dios. You got them, buddy boy. They are yours tonight and every night now in the future. So very cool. All right, so let's keep going as we catch up. This is Rat, and this is Invasion of Your Privacy. It's $29. If you're interested, it's a VG++ copy, and it looks nice. I mean, there's just a tiny little bit of edge wear, but other than that, the jacket is fantastic. It is a club pressing. So in a lot of ways, the club pressings sometimes sound really much better than the actual traditional versions. And then other times, some people say they don't. But I think my experience with club presses is that they sound usually better than the record store version or the record company versions. But that's just my 10-cent take. And Warren DeMartini, Incendiary on this record. All right. Here's one of the big boys, Jump in the Fire. Look at that artwork. So this was released in 1984, and it is a beautiful copy. It is $99 if more than one person wants it. I understand, and then we go to the auction type of thing. The vinyl is in excellent condition. We've graded it. But yeah, from 1984, it's got Jump in the Fire, and then the B side is the live side, Seek and Destroy, and Phantom Lord. So there you go. Under license from Megaforce. These were singles that were only produced in the UK. Probably probably UK was probably selling a lot of singles back then in the day, or they used singles as an opportunity to promote bands and stuff. So there was never these couple of Metallica 12-inch singles were never issued in the US, which is kind of crazy. But the art on this thing, I know it's kind of a little spooky tooth. Okay. It's a little spooky tooth. But yeah, so yeah, it sounds like Audrey's telling me we're going to go to auction mode on this if you're interested. So the starting price is $99. If you want to bid on it, you can type in, Metallica 101 or Metallica 105 or whatever. And then at some point but yeah, beautiful copy. That's Cliff. Yeah. Okay. Oh, all the guys are there. Got it. Okay. I was thinking, there's no way there's a picture of Dave Mustaine on here, is there? Because I was looking at the photos and I'm like, no, wait. So Cliff, Kirk, James, and of course Lars, then all the guys out front. And then that actually looks a little bit like the Scorpions to me, but I know that's James, and I think, well, he's playing bass there. So yeah, that's definitely Cliff there. So, but very cool stuff. Audrey will maintain the auction style format here that we're trying out for the first time. We haven't tried this out yet, but we wanted to give it a try so everybody had a chance. So I'm going to put this off to the side for the moment. Audrey will keep me updated, and we'll probably come back to the other Metallica, since I don't want to get it confused there, where people are typing in Met, $101 versus the other one, and yeah, it could get kind of confusing. So we'll come back on the other Metallica. That makes sense, Audrey?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. This is a reissue, but it looks like it's like a reissue from the 80s of Wish You Were Here, and it is $39. The vinyl is in excellent condition. It has the barcode, which reveals that it was definitely in the 80s, but touching the jacket, it feels like an 80s reissue to me. If you want specifics on that, we can look that up. This is Kiss Alive. This is Alive 2. It's a VG Plus copy, and it's $34. It's got some shelfware, but yeah, the guy's looking good there. I know everybody loves Kiss Alive 2. I kind of like Kiss Alive 3. I'm sorry to say, or maybe I'm not sorry to say, because got a little Heavens on Fire on there as well. So, but yeah, Kiss Alive, $34. That is a VG Plus copy. Dave Brubeck, Greatest Hits, Take Five's on here. I just added Take Five to my streaming playlist because I'm like, ooh, that is so good. This is $29. It's an excellent copy. It is a reissue, so it's not an OG from back in the day. But yeah, Dave Brubeck on the album, along with Joe Morello on the drums. So, all right, cool. All right, so Martin's at 105 on the Metallica Jump in the Fire. Okay, so he's the high bidder at the moment. I appreciate that.
The other bidder just got.
Martin. Okay, so Martin's back at 115.
110, and then Martin.
Okay, just seeing that now. Yeah, sorry about that. All right, Carla, and you were asking about the Tesla that's coming up here in just a little bit. So give me a chance, and then we'll get to that here shortly. And nice to meet you, by the way, Carla. Very cool.
And then wants
Dave Brubeck. Okay, cool. Christina knows her jazz. That's cool. All right. Oh, and then a programming note. Since Audrey has prom this weekend on Saturday, Jenn and I will be hanging out in the store. And I say that only for you, Christina, because when you were in the store last week on Saturday, you were talking about how you've only actually talked to Jenn once in the store. So if you stop by on Saturday, Jenn will be here. So there you go. A little programming note. This is a VG Plus copy of High and Dry by Def Leppard. It's $24. It's a club edition, and it doesn't have. Let's see. No, this is the OG version. It's not the reissue from '84 that added the second version of Bring On the Heartbreak and Me and My Wine. I know Karen got that version about a week ago or something. So this one is this one's kind of the original version of High and Dry. VG Plus copy. It's a club edition for $24 if you're interested. Oh, look at this. Little Judas Priest, a little Screaming for Vengeance. A VG Plus copy for $24. Nice. And yeah, the Hellions on here, Electric Eye, Screaming for Vengeance. And then, of course, you got another thing coming.
We're currently at 140 for the bid for Metallica.
All right, cool. Audrey just gave me an update. We're at 140 is the high bidder on the Metallica Jump in the Fire. Appreciate that. Everybody who's interested in that record, and we'll get to the other one here shortly, along with the Tesla, Carla. I'm not going to forget about you. And then, so let's see, what do we leave off with? Oh, yeah, we left off with Screaming for Vengeance by Judas Priest. So I'm actually kind of doing a Judas Priest spotlight tomorrow night. We're going to have a bunch of Japanese releases, which are very cool, that have come into the store. And then, oh, speaking of Tesla, you want to know something? It's probably coming up next week. You know what walked into the store today? I kid you not. Oh, actually, it came yesterday. That's when it came into the store, but I didn't mention it. An OG, I kid you not, a 5-man acoustical jam. I've never seen that record in my life. I was like, what? So coming up next week, probably next week, we're going to have in the show a copy of Tesla's just impossibly hard to find 5-man acoustical jam. And I love going to the record store every day because you never know what's going to walk in. You could have an early Beatles record come in, or you could have a Tesla 5-man acoustical jam, or a Psychotic Supper. So anyways, I digress. This is the Beatles. This is $19. It's an excellent copy. It's an 81 reissue of some of their early stuff. So there you go. Got a lot of stuff to get through tonight, so I need to start moving along. This is Poison, $69. The vinyl is in excellent condition. Got a little bit of an issue there. I can show you that there. There's like a little bit of like peeling almost on the bottom of the jacket. So, but obviously it's the original band cover. Oh, and then there's a little more peeling there too, it looks like, as well. So $69. This is this looks like a European pressing. Oh yeah. It's a European pressing of Poison's Open Up and Say if you're interested.
Bid is at 155 right now.
All right, so 155. And who's the high bidder at the moment?
Martin,
the high bidder on a beautiful copy of Jump in the Fire. And the artwork, man, come on. So nice. And then backed with live versions of Seek and Destroy and Phantom Lord by Metallica. All right, cool. AC/DC, Highway to Hell. This is a $19 version. It's a VG copy, so it's maybe kind of a starter copy, a very good. But yeah, and obviously this is kind of the big album from them. I mean, until Back in Black, but whatever. It is what it is. $14 for Aerosmith, Toys in the Attic. It's got a little bit of a clipped or kind of a rounded corner there, and obviously you got a little shelf wear on this record. It's a VG++ copy for $14 if you're interested. I got to stand up a little bit here. I see that Jason Baker has gone to 175 for Jump in the Fire. Is that right, Audrey?
Yeah.
All right, so Jason is now the high bidder on Jump in the Fire. Billy Joel, An Innocent Man. That is $14. It's an excellent copy. It's a reissue, but it's, I believe, still from the 80s. It just happens to be not kind of a 19. It's probably not a 19. What was this, 1984 or 83? I think this was 83. So it's probably a reissue from like 84 or 85, technically. Same thing with Piano Man. This is a beautiful copy of Piano Man, $14. Dude, I think we mispriced this record. But anyways, so if you're interested in adding what I would call Billy's maybe his two best albums, though I can think of the one where he's at the table. I can't remember the name of the record right now, though. So there you go. John Lennon, $14. That is Imagine. Very nice for Mr. John Lennon. Miles Davis, Miles of Jazz, $14. Excellent copy. Not sure what's on this one. I'm not familiar enough with Miles Davis. Coltrane, I'm building my knowledge on Coltrane, Art Blakey. There's a couple other jazz guys that I can't think of right now, but I haven't really explored Miles. Though Jenn watched a documentary on Miles, and that was something else, man. Miles was an interesting guy. This is an excellent copy we've graded it as, and it's a 77 pressing of the Jim Croce collection. This isn't a K-Tel release, is it? Like we had last night with the manufactured by Precision Records in Canada. So there you go, $14 for Jim Croce.
Miles Davis to Chris.
All right, Chris going to grab Miles Davis.
And our bid is now at 180 with Martin in the lead.
All right, so Martin's gone to 180. And so I guess it's just down to Martin and Jason. No one else has jumped in, I don't think. So The Pretenders, Learning to Crawl. That is an excellent copy of this record for $14. Middle of the road, Back on the Chain Gang. So good stuff by The Pretenders. Underrated band. What do we got here? Collective Soul. Ooh. Jennifer loves Collective Soul. This is $19. It's an excellent copy. On clear vinyl. This was actually a record store day release. It's half and half. It's a cover of Neil Young's Opera Star, and then also on the other side there's a cover of The One I Love by REM. That's a great song. I love me some REM. Certain REM perhaps more than other stuff. And then a couple other songs on it. Let Her Out and Back Again. A record store day copy of this half and half. $19 for Collective Soul.
Jim Croce goes to Ray Talk.
All right, cool. Ray's going to grab Jim Croce. I appreciate that, Ray. Thank you. Let me find it in here. I know it's in here. Oh, there it is. Very good. I'll pass that on to Audrey. Thank you. Up next is the Beatles. This is the first live recordings from Hamburg, Germany. This is a 79 US and Canada pressing. I'm not sure how it's both, but that's what my notes say. It's in excellent condition, $14. Yes, we don't write on the jackets. In case you're joining us for the first time, we write on the outer sleeves, that we sleeve the records in, and just kind of giving you some more information. Then obviously put the price on the outer sleeve as well that we create. I was telling Audrey about how the Beatles went to Germany when they were young and basically got their 10,000 hours. And, Malcolm Gladwell had that book about 10,000 hours, where it takes you basically 10,000 hours to be an expert on something. I figured I probably got about 5,000 to 6,000 more hours left in the record store before I'm maybe a little bit more of an expert. So who knows? But yeah, anyway, so early Beatles, $14, and it's in excellent condition as well. So there you go. A lot of covers on here. Not a lot of originals back then. The Beatles were just kind of working it, doing their thing, and moving on. This is Judas Priest, Unleashed in the East. It's $9. It's a VG copy. We already had them. Yeah, there you go. So this is a $24 copy of the record that's in beautiful condition. And this is one that's more of a starter copy. It's only $9 for Rob Halford, Glenn Tipton, KK Downing, Ian Hill, and Scott something. I almost got there.
Mike wants the Beatles.
Mike wants the Beatles. All right, cool. The Beatles' first live recording. There you go. John, Ringo, Malcolm, and Fred, right? Was that the band then? I don't remember. No, it was the original four guys. Anyways, so this is Van Halen, 5150 Gonna Come Alive, 5150 Gonna Paint the Sky. The vinyl is in excellent condition. It's $39. It is a UK pressing, so very cool in my humble opinion. And so $39 for Van Halen, 5150. Everybody loves a lot of these songs on this record. I think the most underrated song is the title track, 5150. It's so good. I don't even know how it goes because it's just has nothing to do with they just named it 5150, but I don't know. I think that's a fabulous album. And 5150 is probably my favorite Sammy and Eddie, Al, and Mike song. This is Quarter Flash. Excellent copy of Quarter Flash, and it is $9. Take Me to Heart's on here as well. You know what? The record I want to see walk into the store. I guess we did have one walk into the store about 6 months ago. It's a really hard record to find. Naked Eyes. You remember Naked Eyes? You Make Me Promises, Promises, and they had another big hit. Good stuff. So, Audrey, where are we at with the Metallica here?
Still at 190.
And is that, and who's?
Jason.
Jason. All right. So we're at 190 on the Metallica Jump in the Fire. It's in excellent condition. There it is. So should we call it a last call on this? If there's any, see if Martin wants to continue on, or if he wants to move on, and then in that case Jason would get it unless there's a late entry. So last call on the Metallica Jump in the Fire.
Christina wants Van Halen.
Ooh, I approve of that. Van Halen goes to Christina. Thank you, Christina. Oh, more quarter flash. This is an excellent copy. $9, and apparently a guy that comes in the store, used to come in the store a little bit more than he does these days, was telling me once that this is actually a printing error or something. There's supposed to be another person there. I don't know. I wasn't quite understanding it, but yeah, $9, and this is in excellent condition. So very cool. Harden My Heart's on that too. Wait, what? I don't understand. Let me see. Take Another Picture. That's got Harden My. Oh, Take Me to Heart. Oh, Harden My Heart, and then Take Me to Heart. They're messing with me. That's why. How about a little Pajamas, Billy Squire? That is, isn't this the one with Rock Me Tonight on it? Let's see. Where is? I thought this is the one with Rock Me Tonight on. Oh, Everybody Wants You. I can't. The fonts are terrible on some of these 80s records.
You need to read it?
Yeah, but I don't think Rock Me Tonight. Tell me if Rock Me Tonight is on there.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. Even Audrey's like, oh.
Nope. Everybody Wants You.
Oh, okay.
Emotions and Motions.
Oh, I'm thinking of Signs of Life. This is Billy Ocean. This is Billy Squire. Emotions in Motion. Everybody Wants Some. The big song on that one. That is an excellent copy, and it's $9 if you're interested.
Rick wants Def Leppard.
Oh, the Def Leppard. Oh, the High and Dry. Nice. That's up here. Very nice. Thank you, Rick.
And then Martin's out of bid, so we're gonna.
All right. All right. So last call. Yeah, maybe the next one, Martin. So Jason, last call once again. And that. I see Christina wants Billy Squire. Cool. He's rocking the jazz and rocking the rock. So there you go. So it looks like Jason is going to land, and 3, 2, 1. Any more bids? And let's call it. Jason lands Metallica Jump in the Fire. Congratulations, buddy boy. I'm very jealous. If this was ever a record to put on the wall, if you don't have a shelf for your vinyl, it's this record. It's this cover. It's fantastic. So I will put that to the side. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Martin, for your interest in it as well. We have the other Metallica coming up, and actually, let's just move that. Let's move to that right now to see if someone's interested in this. This is Metallica. This is Creeping Death. This does have a little bit of a kind of almost. It's got edge wear there. It's bordering on a seam split, but it's slight edge wear, and then the same thing right there as well. So this is Creeping Death. It's 119. The vinyl. I mean, obviously you can't see any of the issues if you're just holding it up, and that's kind of an important thing there. I guess you can see it maybe a little bit on the side there, but not too bad at all. But this is 119, and the vinyl is an excellent copy. What's on the other side? You got Creeping Death, obviously, on side 1. On side 2, you got Am I Evil and Blitzkrieg. And Garage Days Revisited, produced by Metallica and Mark Whitaker. So, I could have swore I read that this came out in 84. Garage Days didn't come out until 87, so now I'm really confused. But perhaps this was a promo for. I don't know. Anyways, there you go. Cliff, Lars, Kirk, and James. And it's 119 if you're interested in that one.
Christina wanted Billy Squire.
Oh, yeah, Billy Squire.
And then Martin has put in his for Metallica.
Okay, Martin is
So
interested.
We'll see if anyone...
All right, we'll see if anybody else is interested in the Metallica. Otherwise, Martin, you're gonna grab that one. Let's see. Oh, did I? Thank you. Kind of out of it tonight. I'm a little goofball. Goofball. Anyways, yeah, hard to find stuff. Brian Johnson, still have mine. He bought in 1989 for $8. Come on, man. Now you're just flexing. Oh, that's like James who comes in the store who bought Tool's Enema um, the day it came out on vinyl and on CD. So what are you gonna do? So there you go. All right. So yeah. So if anybody else interested in the Metallica Creeping Death, otherwise, if Martin's the only one interested, we're gonna go ahead and sell it to Martin. All right. We good to go to this one to Martin? Wait, did you give me a sign I didn't see? Oh, thumbs up. So all right. So Metallica Creeping Death goes to Martin. There you go. Cool. Very nice. Congrats, Martin. Cool stuff. I love the kind of the ice. Almost feels like a little bit of Come From the Land of the Ice and Snow, where the midnight sun, where the hot springs go. Hammer of the Gods, perhaps. I will put this over here, Audrey, and we'll get to some Kenny Rogers, baby. Who doesn't love Kenny Rogers? I love Kenny Rogers. I forgot about this greatest hits. This is 20 hits from Kenny Rogers. The vinyl is in excellent condition, and it's got Lucille on it, Lady. The only thing that it's missing, in my humble opinion, it's got Ruby Don't Take Your Love to Town, Coward of the County. Oh, it does have Love Will Turn You Around. So this is kind of like a later 80s greatest hits with Love Will Turn You Around. The other Kenny Rogers hit album didn't have that. So, and I love that song by Kenny, Love Will Turn You Around. $9, excellent copy on the vinyl. This is No Prayer for the Dying. This is once again a European release of Metallica's 1990 record with, I think Adrian Smith had left the band at this point. Yeah, because Yannick Gers is in the band at this point. So, but yeah, Fate's Warning. That's funny. It's funny to see a band name as one of the, but that happens with a lot of Black Sabbath stuff. A lot of people like, I'm going to name my band after a Black Sabbath record. So anyways, this is $89 VG++ on the vinyl. That is No Prayer for the Dying.
3 people want Kenny auction.
Oh yeah, that's actually a really good deal. And so yeah, let's do a little quick auction on Kenny, since 3 people were asking for it. So if you're interested, all you got to do is type in KR or Kenny, and then what you want to bid on the record. I don't think it's going to go for as much as the Metallica Jump in the Fire went for, but hey, let's see what happens on the Kenny, because has excellent copy. It's in beautiful condition, and I'm like, $9. Yeah, that is a good deal. So we'll go for it. See what happens there. So Maiden, $89. Let's run through the rest of this crate really quickly, and then get to the some new vinyl, and then to the Tesla crate. So this is $9. This is the Pretenders. Excellent copy of that record. And that is the Romantics, a VG++ copy for $9. Looking all handsome in their red suits. You want to be the Stones or the Knack? I'm going to be the Knack tonight. A VG+ copy for $9. Nice Sharona. That was actually supposed to be used in, I'm not going to tell that story, because Jennifer would get upset with me if I told that story. About it was supposed to be used in Pulp Fiction in a particular scene, but Quentin Tarantino maybe didn't get the licensing for it. So what are you going to do? This is Big Red Music. This is $5, a VG+ promo copy on translucent vinyl, red translucent vinyl. It's kind of a greatest hits record. Well, that's interesting. The Boomtown Rats is on here. Eddie Money, Rock and Roll the Place, a live version. Also Phoebe Snow's on here, and that's about all I know, unfortunately. So there you go.
Rogers is currently at 30 for the bid. Just heads up.
All right, cool. Audrey just gave me a little update on the bidding for the Kenny record. Thank you. $5 for the Grand Funk Baby live album, VG+ copy. This is Robert Plant for $5. Excellent copy on the vinyl for Pictures at 11.
Denise wants the Pretenders.
Denise wants the Pretenders. I'm guessing it's this Pretenders, though it may not be. We have Learning to Crawl as well, so you might want to get a clarification from Denise, because I think we had Learning to Crawl in here as well. So, U2, that is the Joshua Tree, a VG++ copy, $59. Really nice copy. It's got a few flecks there on the cover because it is a black cover. I don't really see any ring wear. Maybe just, yeah, I don't. I'm going to say I don't really see any ring wear. Just a little flecking. This is a gatefold of the Joshua Tree, and yeah, there you go, $59.
Grand Funk for Randy.
I knew Randy was going to get Grand Funk. I know, Randy. I knew that was when as soon as you said Grand Funk, Audrey, I knew it was going to be Randy. So, all right, cool. The white one.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's the right one there. So, and then up next is, this is nice. This is gatefold as well. This is a very nice copy. Rattle and Hum, a VG++ copy of yeah, for $59. Yeah, I mean, Rattle and Hum, Joshua Tree, and Achtung Baby, man. It didn't get any better than that. I'm sorry to say. My gateway into U2 was, Pride in the Name of Love, that album. But wow, very nice. So, Sammy Hagar, a VG Plus copy of that record, $5. We got Bachman Turner Overdrive, Freeways, a VG Plus copy for $5. We got Bad Company, Till the Day I Die, $5. Run with the Pack, a VG copy. Linda Ronstadt's Greatest Hits, that's very cool. A VG Plus copy for $5. Very nice. And then State of Shock by Mr. Ted Nugent. Excellent copy on the vinyl here. His covers were always great, man. Motor City Madman, doing a little electric boogaloo. I don't know about the back cover. Front cover is very cool. The back cover is a little weird, in my humble opinion. But, $5. And then finally, the Headpins. Line of Fire VG Plus copy for $5. All right.
Christina wants Rattle and Hum.
All right, Christina.
And our bid, Harold is currently at 35. We're going to see where that's at.
Okay, cool. All right, so a little update. Say that again for me, Audrey.
What?
What you just
The
said.
bid?
Yeah, the bid on Kenny.
Harold has the highest at 35.
At 35 for Kenny. Okay,
That's the
cool.
wrong YouTube.
So, that's the wrong two. Sorry. Yeah. So Rattle and Hum goes to Christina. Thank you, Christina, again. Christina, you're building your.
Christina's out on Kenny and Ray's out on Kenny, so I believe it is going to Harold.
All right, so it looks like Harold's going to grab the late '80s version of the Kenny Rogers Greatest Hits, a beautiful copy, and that'll go to Harold for $35. So thank you, Harold. Appreciate it.
Lena?
What's that?
Lena for Ray?
Lena?
That one? Or is it something? Or Linda, sorry.
Oh,
I read the
Linda.
wrong one.
Okay, got it. Linda Ronstadt for Ray. All right.
And then Larry would like Robert Plant and Linda Ronstadt? Is that one? Oh, is that the Linda?
That's the Linda, so we'll just go with
Okay.
the person who claimed it first. Who was that again? Sorry.
Ray.
Ray gets Linda Ronstadt.
2 people for Sammy Hagar.
Okay. So yeah, so if anybody's interested, so Sammy, if you guys want to, this is $5. It's a VG Plus copy. If you want to start an auction on that, you guys certainly can. Or if one of you wants to pass it to the other person, let me know. Otherwise, we'll put that to the side. And was that it on the Sammy then, or was there anything else?
No, but Larry had claimed Linda Ronstadt and Robert Plant, but he was second, so he just gets the Robert.
Okay, so Larry grabs Robert Plant. Let me find the Robert Plant here. Pictures at 11, Mr. Plant. Very nice. In case you missed it, we sold that Jimmy Page and Robert Plant record, that 1998 record they recorded together, Walking into Clarksdale. Kenny bought that a couple weeks ago, so very cool. All right, recapping this really quick. This is so get the Sammy Hagar auction going if any of you guys are interested in that one. And then we got $24 for Judas Priest. Dokken was $39.
Really quick, sorry to interrupt. Rick is gonna pass on
Sammy?
Sammy's so Paula gets it.
Okay, so Paula gonna grab the Sammy, adding to your Sammy Hagar collection, Paula. Very cool. All right, cool. So we shall move on then. Well, let me recap this one really quick. $49 for Beast from the East, Dokken. Rat was $29. Pink Floyd, $39. A reissue from the 80s of Wish You Were Here, their best album. $34 for Kiss Alive 2. Screaming for Vengeance, $24. The early Beatles, $19. Poison was $69, an excellent copy. So it did have a little bit of issue down there with the jacket. AC/DC, Highway to Hell, was $19. Aerosmith was $14 for Twice in the Attic. Billy Joel, $14. Billy Joel again, $14. Those are OGs from the 80s. And then, let's see. Where are we at here? Oh, John Lennon, $14. The Pretenders, Learning to Crawl, $14. Collective Soul, a Record Store Day release from a few years ago, $19. Another Judas Priest for $9, VG copy. Quarter Flash for $9, more Quarter Flash for $9. Iron Maiden, $89. That is a UK pressing from 1990 VG plus copy of No Prayer for the Dying. The Romantics, all right, $9. The Knack is $9. There was this compilation for $5. U2, Joshua Tree for $59. Bachman Turner Overdrive for $5. Bad Company for $5. Uncle Ted for $5. And finally, the Head Pins was $5. You a big fan of the Head Pins, Audrey?
Never listened to them.
I don't know the Head Pins either.
Mike wants AC/DC.
Oh, okay, cool. Mike's going to grab AC/DC. Highway to Hell. $19 a VG copy on that one. All right, let's run through some new vinyl really quick, and then we'll get to the Tesla crate. That Psychotic Supper looks pretty sexy. And who doesn't love a Psychotic Supper?
Mary wants Ted. I don't know.
Who wants Ted?
Mary.
Mary wants Ted. Okay.
And
Mary.
then Randy wants Bad Company.
All right, Randy's going to grab Bad Company. Thank you, Randy. And Mary is grabbing Uncle Ted. Beautiful. You just want that picture on the back, Mary, don't you, of Ted? And his long legs. And his he's wearing his pants around his, I think, his over his belly button. It looks like there or something like that. So. But the cover photo, man, fabulous, fabulous. All right. So some new vinyl we got back in stock today. Deftones, Around the Fur. That's $28.99. This is all brand new stuff. Deftones, Diamond Eyes, $28.99. I started listening to Deftones a little bit. I like them. You know, you miss a lot of music over the years because maybe you're prejudiced against certain, this new music sucks. And then you go, oh, this old music sucks. Like I used to have that with Pink Floyd. Now I'm like, kind of love Pink Floyd. Not so much the weird stuff. I'm not interested in Adam Hart Mother, but give me The Wall and Wish You Were Here. Damn Yankees. Very nice. This is $44.99. It's a gatefold. Speaking of Uncle Ted, Coming of Age, High Enough. Also, Damn Yankees, the title track as well. Bad Reputation. Michael Cardellone. I never know how to say that guy's name. Tommy Shaw, Jack Blades, and Uncle Ted were Damn Yankees.
We got 2 bidders on the Damn Yankees, so.
Well, whoever gets that first is really no. These are brand new, so whoever gets the
Amy's first.
Amy grabs Damn Yankees. So we'll see if you want to go on a waiting list. Who was second?
Glenn. Sorry.
Glenn. Okay, so Glenn, we'll try to get another copy in. See if our distributor has more copies of Damn Yankees. But so Amy grabs this today. We don't do any auctions on new vinyl because ideally we're going to be able to get it back in stock. So that's why we're not going to subject anyone to that. Not that it's subjecting anyone. It's fun. So anyways, all right, here we go. AC/DC, Back in Black, baby. I hit the sack. $30.99. Yeah, that's a greatest hits record. Oh my God. Back in Black, House Bells, Shoot the Thrill, Giving the Dog a Bone. What do you do for money, honey? Rock and roll ain't no pollution. Let me put my love into you. You shook me all night long. Shake a leg and have a drink on me. It's like Boston's first record. It's a greatest hits record. $30.99 for AC/DC. This is kind of a cool comp. These are really cheap. They're $22.99. It's Rat now playing. So if you missed out on, if you just want kind of like the best of Rat, this just came out last year as they put out this greatest hits kind of versions from Warner Brothers and Rhino Records. But it's got Round and Round on it, Wanted Man, Lack of Communication, Back for More, Lay It Down, You're in Love, Slip of the Lip, Way Cool Junior, I Want a Woman, and Giving Yourself Away. So $22.99 for kind of a Rat greatest hits there. Cowboys from Hell back in stock. This is on white and whiskey brown marbled vinyl. It's $29. So, yeah, very cool. And these guys are on tour. Obviously not Dimebag and his brother, but we've got who's filling in there? Oh, Zakk Wylde, famous from Ozzy's band, and then also is it Charlie Bernanke from Anthrax as well. So very cool. This is nice. I really love this Iron Maiden record. I know that we had the No Prayer for the Dying and stuff, but these 80s Maiden records are fabulous. $33.99. That is Somewhere in Time. Wasted Years, just a fantastic song. Power Slave, $33.99 for Power Slave from 1984.
Glenn wants Cowboys from Hell.
All right, Glenn's going to grab Cowboys from Hell. Thank you, Glenn. Appreciate that. Put that over to the side here, next to the damn Yankees record that Amy picked up. This is Metallica, more Metallica. This is $41.99. This is on 2LP, and this was my gateway into Metallica, actually. I kind of missed out on the first couple of albums. I knew of them, Ride the Lightning and Kill 'Em All and stuff, but I didn't really get into Metallica until And Justice for All. Then I'm just like, holy moly, $41.99, 2LP. I would argue that this is one of their better records, in my humble opinion. Blackened and Justice for All, Eye of the Beholder, One, The Shortest Straw, Harvester of Sorrow. Come on, man. Fabulous stuff here. Jason Newsted, obviously, in the band. Not a lot of bass in the band at that point because they were kind of hazing Jason. And also they, obviously having lost Cliff, that was tough. Master of Puppets, $28.99 for Metallica. That's a single record there. This is Ride the Lightning, $28.99 for Ride the Lightning, back in stock here. Very nice. Yeah, this is good stuff too. Pink Floyd, this is a brand new copy of, so the actual pre-owned copy was more expensive, go figure. This one's $34.99 if you want a brand new copy of my favorite Pink Floyd record. This is really cool, actually. I'm like, whoa, what is this? It's $45.99. This is Chris Cornell, his first hits collection ever. Now, wait for it. You're not going to believe what's on here. So Temple of the Dog is on here. Hunger Strike. Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden. And it's got, Outshined on here as well. Hunger Strike, I mentioned that. It's got Audio Slave on it. I kid you not. I can't read these tracks, though. They're so small. So Like a Stone and Be Yourself by Audio Slave. Plus, it's got some covers on here. So he does a cover of Billie Jean. He does a cover of the Prince written song, Nothing Compares to You, obviously made famous by Sinead O'Connor. So it's a gatefold. It's a beautiful cover, isn't it? That's fantastic. $45.99 for Chris Cornell's greatest hits all in one spot.
Jason will take Chris Cornell.
Good call, Jason. Very beautiful record. Very nice. Let's see. Peace of Mind, Iron Maiden is $29.99 in that fantastic set. And then finally, I did get a few more copies of the limited edition 2LP black and red splatter vinyl of Linkin Park, $44.99. The rumors are flying that it sounds like in 2025, Linkin Park will be rebooting and going out on tour with probably, I know the rumors were Amy Lee from Evanescence as fronting the band or doing kind of the lead vocals along with Mike there. Filling, obviously, Amy would be taking the spot of Chester Bennington, who passed away. So, yeah. I think I just moved the camera accidentally, Audrey, so I apologize. So anyways, all right. So we had Deftones, we had more Deftones, we had AC/DC, we had Rat, we had Iron Maiden, Metallica, Iron Maiden again, Metallica again, Pink Floyd, Iron Maiden again, and Linkin Park. Those were all brand new vinyl. All right.
Linkin Park to Michael.
All right. Michael's going to grab
Fix your camera. Ooh.
Yeah, sorry about that, Audrey. The black and red splatter.
That's still not.
I think this was the indie exclusive version of Linkin Park paper cuts. I'll give that to you. Thank you, Audrey. All right. Let's get to our final crate of the night, which is a pretty darn good crate, too, if you ask me. But you don't have to ask me. And it starts with Psychotic Supper from Tesla. We have graded the vinyl as VG++. The jacket is in pristine condition. The starting price is $149. And obviously, if there's no other people that are interested and you are interested in this record, then it would be yours. I love this record. This was like one of the records I wore out probably in the early 90s. Changing the Weather, which is fabulous. Edison's Medicine. Call It What You Want. Song and Emotion about the late Steve Clark from Def Leppard. Freedom Slaves is on here as well. So Government Personnel, I love that song as well. So all right, so Audrey just told me we're going into auction mode. This is a European pressing because, yeah, back in what was this, 1990 or 1991? 1991, the U.S. was just not pressing vinyl. Europe was still cool though. Go figure. Who would ever thought that Europe was cool? I'm kidding. Maybe. No, I'm kidding.
Amy and Carla in the round 4.
So Amy and Carla interested in Tesla, so we'll put that to the side. And I know Amy and Carla, you guys have been here all night, so you know how it went with the Metallica one. So I will turn it over to you, and Audrey will monitor. And obviously Jenn will monitor as well, who's back at Command HQ. I think I forgot to introduce Jenn, so my apologies, Jenn. I haven't forgotten about you. You know you're the best, and you know I love you. So just wanted to make sure you know. So there you go. So we'll put that to the side. This, along with Worldwide Live, in my humble opinion, are two of the greatest 80s live records. This is Priest Live. The vinyl is in excellent condition. This is $49. It's got a little bit of a fade here in that small part there. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. I don't know if it'll show up there. But other than that, that's about it. Headed Out to the Highway, Metal Gods, Breaking the Law, Love Bites, Some Heads Are Gonna Roll, Private Property, Electric Eye, Turbo Lover, Free Will Burning, Parental Guidance, Living After Midnight. You've got another thing coming. Judas Priest. This is on the Turbo Tour. This is when they were at their elite, in my humble opinion. I know some people didn't like the Turbo record. I like the Turbo record. But yeah, Judas Priest, $49. An excellent copy. That is an OG copy. All this stuff is OG copies of the records. Pink Floyd. That is Animals, a VG Plus copy for $34. I haven't really listened that much to Animals. I guess that's the next record to recommend for me to check out, because I know Jenn is like, Animals is a pretty good record. You should listen to it. I'm like, oh, okay. This is Supertramp, Breakfast in America, excellent copy for $29. Hard record to find these days, especially in this condition. It's in fabulous condition. There's a little bit of edge wear there on the bottom corner, but nothing that I'd get too upset about. And it displays great. And yeah, so there you go, $29, Breakfast in America. Hey, here's Diamond David Lee Roth. Now, how about that cover, man? That is colorful. $24 copy. It's got a little hype sticker on it as well for Yankee Rose. It's VG++ copy. Yeah, good stuff. Billy Sheehan, Greg Bissonette, and Steve Vai on that album. I was surprised when I was going through the records today. I didn't even know we got this in. This is an excellent copy. It's a PRC Compton pressing of Star Wars. It's a reissue. It's probably from, there's no barcode on it or anything. So I'm guessing, so obviously Star Wars came out in 77. I'm guessing this was probably around 1980 that this got reissued, though if you want us to check, we certainly can. It's got a little bit of edge wear. It's got a little bit of a spotting there occasionally. Not spotting, but just a little fleck off the cover. And then a little bit of ring wear, but $24. And that's Darth Vader. There you go.
Now at $185, Brooks is our highest bidder.
Who is?
Brooks.
Brooks has jumped in. Okay, Brooks at 185 for Psychotic Supper. This is the best of George Harrison. Excellent copy. I was thinking, I was looking at this earlier. It's $19 only. It's a UK press, and I'm thinking, for $19, it's probably not going to be that much on it. And I looked at it, and I'm like, oh, it's got Here Comes the Sun and Taxman and While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Basically, side one is the Beatles, and then side two is My Sweet Lord, Bangladesh, Dark Horse, stuff like that. So kind of a really cool UK pressing of the best of George Harrison. I've never seen this. It's got a little bit of an issue here, though. On the side, looks like somebody took a bite out of it. Not like a mouse or anything. It's just like it looks like it got ripped there a little bit. So hence why it's kind of a good deal. But for the best of the Beatles, in my humble opinion.
We have two people wanting Star Wars, so another auction, Paula and Jeff.
Okay, so Paula and Jeff both want Star Wars, so we're going to move that into an auction scenario, unless one of you would like to defer to the other. I understand if you might want to. But yeah, Star Wars, that John Williams score, man, so good. So I'm going to put that to the side there with the Tesla. And let's grab that Tesla one more time and show that off. What's that? Oh, okay. So Paula will grab Star Wars then. Is that the end result?
Well, we'll see.
Okay, so Audrey will let me know. I was looking at this Tesla cover, and there's like different versions of this Tesla cover, and this is the cool one. There's like a more generic version, like on the CDs that got released. I'm like, wow, yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, so this Tesla record, Psychotic Supper, and VG++ on that.
We're at 200, Carla, for
So
Tesla.
so Carla is at 200 for the Tesla. The David Lee Roth record is $24, and it's a VG++ copy of Dave's. I'd say, yeah, this is definitely his best record. I know the Skyscraper record is good, but it's not as good as Eat 'Em and Smile. This is Mr. Elton John. This is an excellent copy. And it looks like it's about an 1980s reissue, and it's $19. So there you go. American Fool by John Cougar. Excellent copy on this. This is a beautiful copy, actually, of American Fool. Hurt So Good, Jack and Diane, to name a few. China Girl's on here as well. That's kind of funny since Bowie did a China Girl, a year or two later. So this is Joe Jackson, $14. Excellent copy on Look Sharp. Very nice. Joe looking sharp there. A lot of young people like Joe Jackson. It's kind of funny when people, kind of like younger people, will come in and they'll ask for, say Fleetwood Mac and Queen, but they'll also ask for Joe Jackson. So go figure. I wouldn't have guessed that. With Queen and Fleetwood Mac, I would have, but Joe Jackson, I wouldn't have. So this is Metal Health. This is Quiet Riot, $34, a VG++ copy of Metal Health. As so, what's the status on the Star Wars, Audrey?
The Star Wars, Jeff is out. Paul is just going to get it for the asking price because he didn't bid anything.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you said. So, all right. So, Star Wars goes to Paula. Congrats to Paula.
George Harrison goes to Mary.
All right. Mary's going to grab the George Harrison. That's very cool.
Wait, hang on. We have two bidders for Jeff and Mary.
Okay. Is that
Lewis.
Oh, okay. So have to let me know if Jeff, if you want to defer to Mary on this, or if you want to go for it. I'm guessing, I know Jeff very well. I'm guessing he's going to defer to Mary.
And can you explain how setting up an account works?
Oh, okay, cool. And then, yeah, if you've never bought anything with us, you can just head on over to Rock This Town Records and click the little account logo, a little person icon, and then you go in and you type in your email. It'll send you a password, and then you go ahead and create your account, and you'll put in your name, your address, your email address, which will already be in there, and then because you already submitted it once, and then a phone number as well, just in case we need to get a hold of you or anything. So that's how to set up an account with us if you've never bought anything with us. And thanks for tuning in. If you have, this is your first time, we appreciate it. All right, where do we leave off? We left off at Quiet Riot, $34 VG plus copy. That is ELO's greatest hits, $14. An excellent copy. It's got a little bit of a clip corner there. Paul McCartney, Give My Regards to Broad Street, $14. That's like the Eagles guy that was in here before. Obviously, I'm guessing he was from Philly, and the Broad Street Bullies of Philadelphia with the Philadelphia Flyers.
Kelly will take Elton John.
Okay, Kelly is grabbing Elton John. Let me find the Elton here. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Thank you, Kelly. Put that to the side here. And then once again, are we kind of near last call on the Tesla record?
We're still bidding.
Okay.
270 right now.
Okay, cool. So we're at 270.
Yes.
All right, cool. Thank you. And then let's see, American Fool. Well, yeah, we did that already. So this is Culture Club, and this is $14. Kissing to Be Clever. And those Tesla fans, like I said, yesterday, of all things, and I didn't notice it until today, we bought a collection. And because, once again, Europe was only pressing vinyl in the early 90s, next week we'll have a copy of Five Man Acoustical Jam, an OG pressing, an original. You know, that record's been kind of faked several times. You can find them around the internet, but they sound terrible and they look terrible. But yeah, the Five Man Acoustical Jam, we'll have a copy of that next week that we just got in yesterday. That shocked me. That Audrey's like, "Hey, Tesla," and I'm like, "Yeah, what?" Anyway, so Kissing to Be Clever, $14. Excellent copy on the vinyl of Culture Club. Do You Really Want to Hurt Me on here? I'll tumble for you. Time, Clock of the Heart. So that's kind of the Culture Club record to have, in my humble opinion. This is The Bridge from Billy Joel. Excellent copy, $14. Beautiful copy. A Matter of Trust on here, Modern Woman, among others. Very cool. Foreigner, that is $14, a VG Plus copy of Double Vision, which obviously has Double Vision on it, as you'd expect. Hot Blooded as well. The Les Nessman song, if you're familiar with that episode of WKRP in Cincinnati, as I go back in the annals of history. This is Motley Crue. This is Too Fast for Love. This is what year is this? This is a 19, I think, I'm guessing 19, this is a European press as well, looks like. From back in 84, I think this is. Jennifer can confirm that for me. It's $59. It is Too Fast for Love, and it is Motley Crue. I know a lot of people say that this is their best album, and I might not disagree with that. I do like Shout at the Devil as well and Dr. Feelgood, but Too Fast for Love, man, is so good. That's $59. Oh, the vinyl condition is excellent on this, so very nice. So if you're a Crue fan, boom, gonna let it happen. This is REO Speedwagon. This is $14, a VG Plus copy. We got ZZ Top Fandango, $9, and that is a VG copy on Fandango. Journey, that is Evolution, $9, a VG Plus copy. Not familiar with these guys. This is Windfall, a VG Plus copy. Sandy has written on here on the outer sleeve, 83 Arena Rock. And if they were 83 Arena Rock, I don't know what arenas they were playing, because I never heard of them. This is the Beach Boys, Endless Summer, $9, a VG Plus copy of one of their classic records. Steve Miller Band, VG Plus copy for $9. Greatest hits, 74 to 78. How we doing, Audrey? Am I going too fast for you?
It's hot.
Okay, Audrey says I'm going too fast, so I'm going to slow down and talk about tomorrow night's show a little bit. But
is out on Tesla, which means Amy is our highest bidder for $300.
Okay, so Amy, looks like you're going to score the Tesla record. Congratulations. So last call on Tesla. Amy is the high bid at $300. Beautiful copy of Tesla's Psychotic Supper. We've never had this in the store before either. Yeah, I'm very jealous. I love Tesla, man. Those first three albums are really good. I know Bust a Nut. I don't even know if that's in print. I think that's their fourth record. And then, of course, Five Man Acoustical Jam is in there as well. is one of Tesla's all-time greats. So there you go. We're going to call it here.
I believe so, yes. And then Ray wants ZZ Top. Rick wants Motley Crue.
All right. You said Ray wants ZZ Top.
Yes.
I think we had 2 ZZ Tops, or am I crazy? Maybe we just had the one. Motley Crue goes to, I saw that as well here. Oh, Rick. I'm going to grab the Motley Crue. Rick, hey, thanks for tuning in tonight. And make sure you create an account if you haven't created one.
Sorry, I'm really slow tonight.
And then Amy grabs the Tesla. Very cool, Amy. Psychotic Supper. It's going to go to the side here. And whatever happened with George Harrison? Do you remember?
I have not heard. Jeff Lewis is bidding on George Harrison.
Oh, okay.
So we have.
So-
I don't remember who the other person was.
So yeah, I guess we're coming out the side here. So just full disclosure, if anybody, the record is kind of coming out the side here. So it's the side of that record is kind of open here. So I want to let everybody know it's a very cool pressing, but the record, you might need to get kind of more of an industrial sleeve for that as well. So I'll put that to the side there. So we're very, 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 very honest here at the Mighty Rock This Town Records in beautiful Gilbert, Arizona. So, and I don't want to, I'm not trying to fool anybody on anything, because I would rather have you come back to the store and be our friend and hang out with us and talk to us, whether it's in the chat here or whether it's in person. So there you go. Wanted to make you aware of that. And then Fandango, you said, I'll pull that. Got it. All right. So one of the things I want to mention tomorrow night. So we have, I'm calling because we've gotten some Japanese releases in, which is pretty cool. This guy I know has a big Japanese collection. He's like, I'm interested in selling some of my Japanese records. I'm like, oh, how many you got? He's like, I got about 1,000. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? What? So he's been bringing some Japanese records in. We've sold a couple of them so far. And I'm like, yeah, these Japanese presses are so awesome. So we're going to kind of do a Friday night in Japan show tomorrow night. Plus, we're going to do a Rolling Stones tomorrow night as well. And then we'll have some other really cool stuff. So we've got like Madonna for tomorrow night that are Japanese presses. We've got Judas Priest again, which is a fantastic copy of Defenders of the Faith. And there's a bunch of stuff back there. I don't even remember, but some really cool stuff. The Stones, obviously, next, I think it's next Tuesday. They are in Phoenix. Mick, Keith, Ronnie Wood, and the rest of the backup band there coming to Phoenix. So we're going to feature some Rolling Stones tomorrow night as well, in addition to the Japan stuff. So I wanted to let you know about that. Beverly Hills Cop soundtrack. Oh, nice. Ahmed Foley. There's Axel Foley, Eddie Murphy. That is $9. That is an excellent copy on the vinyl.
Jenn, I want you to take a pause.
Okay.
Go through the chat.
Okay.
We're a little behind.
So we're a little behind on the chat. So we're gonna make sure that Jenny wanted me to pause there, and I appreciate that. Jen, thank you for letting us
We
know.
need a confirmation on George Harrison, who is still bidding against that.
Okay, so if you're in on George Harrison, just make a comment into the chat. We appreciate that. And the Steve Miller, let me find out what the Steve Miller was here really quick.
Also, Denise was first to comment on ZZ Top, but she later commented that Ray can have it.
Okay,
So
Ray grabs
if you want to confirm really quick.
Ray grabs ZZ Top, though. Denise commented first. We missed that. Apologize, Denise, but she is deferring to you, Ray. So very nice of Denise. So thank you, Denise, on behalf of Ray. And the Steve Miller Greatest Hits record is $9. It's a VG Plus copy. Yeah, Swing Town, Jungle Love, Take the Money and Run, Rockin' Me, The Joker, Fly Like an Eagle, Jet Airliner, so good. The Joker, yeah, he's the center for the Denver Nuggets.
Jeff Lewis is in for George Harrison at the moment.
Okay, so Jeff is. Was there anybody else? So let us know.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
There was someone earlier.
Yes, I think it was Mary, if I remember right. So Mary, let us know if you're interested in the George Harrison, or if you're going to defer to Jeff on this particular copy. So, all right, cool.
And then Dar wants Steve Miller.
All right, Dar is going to grab Steve Miller. All right, so Dar grabs Steve Miller. There you go, greatest hits. I'll put that over here to the side.
And I think we're back to on track.
And then I have the ZZ Top for you, and I have the Tesla for you over here as well, Audrey.
Okay, so we're just waiting on confirmation of if anyone else is still in for George Harrison.
All right, so Mary, let us know on George Harrison. Otherwise, she's going to pass. So, all right, cool. So Jeff grabs the George Harrison. This is kind of super cool. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I'm a George Harrison guy when it comes to the Beatles. So I mean that everything on this is my wheelhouse. So it's just like I'm a little bit jealous, Jeff. But you know, the way I look at it with the record stores, that everything in the store is actually Jenn and my collection. Yeah, we got a lot of Barbra Streisand, but we've also got a lot of cool stuff. All the respect to Babs. This is Lionel Richie, and this is an excellent copy. It is $9. Well, it looks like we have another copy of Linda Ronstadt's Greatest Hits. Am I having deja vu? We ended up having 2 copies in the show today. I think somebody else was interested in the other copy.
Larry was. So if Larry is still here and would like it.
So if Larry's still here and wants the other copy of Linda Ronstadt's Greatest Hits, this is an excellent copy on the vinyl, and it's $9 for the Linda Ronstadt. There you go. Arlo Guthrie, Alice's Restaurant, is $5. Excellent copy on the vinyl of that one. Not my cup of tea, but I know that's kind of an iconic album. This is Abacab by Genesis. It is this is $5. Wow. Got a little price sticker on it from back in the day. It's $3.49. So once again, the cost of this record has not increased very much. I might have a little bit of a staining here, looks like. Maybe a little coffee stain, so that's probably why it's $5, but the vinyl is in tip top. Oh yeah, you can see the stain there on the front there as well. So a little bit of a stain.
Dar wants Lionel Richie.
All right. Dar grabs Lionel Richie. Can't slow down. Very nice. Thank you, Dar. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see here. How we doing? So we got Pretty Things, Crosstalk. Not sure what this is, actually. It's $5. The vinyl is in excellent condition. It's a promo copy. I don't know really any of the people in the band, so there you go. Maybe you do. Joe Walsh, this is recorded live, a VG Plus copy for $5. You can't argue with a sick mind. Oh, you said it, Joe. There you go. Very nice. Rocky Mountain Way on here. Let's see. Let's Walk Away, Turn to Stone. Very nice. Got a little Neil Young. Everybody loves Neil Young, right? I know Chris. Chris loves Neil Young. He comes in the store on Saturdays usually, and he's usually first to bid. So tonight, Chris, if you're watching, I'm guessing since you love Neil Young, of course you have After the Gold Rush. But if you don't have it, this is an excellent copy, and it's $5. It's a reissue. Still, it's a reissue from sometime in the late 70s, and it's a Jacksonville pressing. $5 for that record.
Did we have a Joe Jackson tonight?
We did have a Joe Jackson, and my voice is kind of breaking up here. I should have grabbed a water.
Is it still here?
I think Joe Jackson. There it is right there. Yep. We have Look Sharp. $14. The vinyl is in excellent condition. So let me know if this is if something you would like. I'll put this to the side here over by Judas Priest. And let's see.
Christina wants Joe Walsh.
Who wants it?
Christina.
Oh, Christina wants Joe Walsh. Oh, Joe Walsh. Okay, not Joe Jackson. All right, Christina grabs Joe Walsh. I'll put that over here by Jeff's My Sweet Lord. Yes, George Harrison. Oh, Kenny Rogers. More Kenny Rogers tonight. That is an excellent copy. It's $5. What About Me? Look at that. Kim Carnes. Oh, this is the record that had that song on it, huh? Kim Carnes and James Ingram. What About Me? I'm not familiar with any of the other songs on here. That doesn't mean that they weren't hits, but nice copy. $5, Kenny Rogers. Elton John, an excellent copy of the Friends soundtrack, not Those Friends. Thank you very much. That's $5 for that. Sorry about that. I just had to do the Friends clip. $5 for Foreigner 4. This is a VG copy. So, but there you go. And then
You skipped over a different Kenny a different Joe Jackson.
Oh, I did? It's not Look Sharp?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll find the other Joe Jackson here. Joe Jackson. Let me find it here really quick. Judas Priest. Well, we'll kind of recap the crate here since we're almost at the end. Judas Priest was $49. We had Pink Floyd Animals for $34. Supertramp, excellent copy on the vinyl. That is $29. Diamond Dave for $24. John Cougar for $14. Quiet Riot for $34. Yellow's Greatest Hits, $14. Paul McCartney was $14. Culture Club was $14. Billy Joel was $14 for The Bridge. Foreigner, $14. REO Speedwagon, $14. Journey was $9. That is Windfall for $9. The Beach Boys was $9. And Beverly Hills Cop for $9. Oh, there's the Joe Jackson you want. Sorry about that. Body and Soul. That is $9 a VG Plus copy. So confirm, Christina, that you wanted this copy of Joe Jackson's Body and Soul. Yeah, this, all due respect to Look Sharp, this looks cooler in my humble opinion. And it's $9.
We have a few orders.
All right, cool.
You got the Lionel Richie, right? And Joe Walsh?
Yep.
Okay, Dar would like Kenny Rogers and Foreigner.
And Foreigner. All right. Dar is going to grab Kenny Rogers. And
Michael would like the Joe Jackson you just showed.
okay, cool. So Kenny Rogers, I'll put to the side there for Dar. And the Foreigner record. That was right in here somewhere. Did I miss it? Oh, it's Foreigner 4 you wanted, right? Yep. Okay, cool. So
Rick would you got Christina's Joe Walsh, right? Okay.
yeah, Joe Walsh, yep.
And then Rick would like Squire. Do you have another? I'm a little behind, sorry.
Well, that's okay. Let's grab, so we had Billy Joe, not Billy Joe. So this copy, just to confirm, Look Sharp, Joe Jackson. Right now, it is homeless, unlike those shoes, which are pretty killer. But the other Joe Jackson did sell. So the Billy Squire, I don't think we have any Billy Squire. You might be.
Was it?
What's that?
I don't know. Was there one?
Yeah, let me find. I know there was another one in this other crate, so let me just confirm that it's this one. That might have been someone interested in. But yeah, it doesn't look like we have Billy Squire anymore. It was the Emotions in Motion. I remember that one, but let me see if I can find it here. It's probably in here and I missed it. The Foreigner got claimed. No, that was the other Foreigner. This was Double Vision. I think Dar, you wanted Foreigner 4, correct?
The last crate you did.
Oh, okay. I don't seem to have the, why am I not finding the, I know it was in here.
Maybe it's sold. We did sell a Billy Squire.
Did we sell a Billy Squire? Okay, so you might be a little late.
In the dark?
In the dark. Yeah, I don't seem, we have Emotions in Motion, but yeah, there was another one in there too. So anyway, it's kind of chaos tonight, but hey, it's fun chaos because, hey, we're having a good time all the time. We're like Viv Savage and Spinal Tap. Have a good time all of the time. Billy, the Beach Boys, we'll get the Billy Squire thing sorted out. I can't talk. $9. And we had Beverly Hills Cop for $9. Linda Ronstadt's Greatest Hits once again for $9. Arlo Guthrie.
It was behind 400.
That was $5. Oh, we hadn't gotten to it yet. That's why, because I jumped ahead. Genesis was $5. Pretty Things, that was $5. Neil Young is $5. Elton John is $5. And then there it is. The last place to look. Thank you. That is a VG Plus copy. It's $5. It's Don't Say No by Billy Squire. It's got some edge wear and it's got a crease. But yeah, that's I guess why it's $5. It's a deal. In the dark.
I believe that one is going to Rick more than likely.
All right, so Rick is going to grab the Billy Squire, right? Yep. Or does it go into the other crate? I see. So just to confirm, Rick and no one else, that you're grabbing the Billy Squire. Don't Say No. If somebody else mentioned it first, let us know. So anyways, all right, cool. All right, so I went through that, and I'll put this Joe Jackson back over here. we'll run through the first crate of the night one more time, and then we'll jump out of here. Appreciate everybody tuning in, hanging out with us, having some fun. Like Sean Penn in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. We're learning about vinyl and having some food. Exactly. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of having some food, we're going to have our 2-year anniversary party, our birthday party for Rock This Town Records on June 15th. So if you're in town, please stop by, and we're going to have lots of giveaways. We're going to have treats, and we're going to have hugs, apparently. So hugs are awesome. Jennifer is our chief, our HE, what does it be? Chief, or our chief H. I can't talk tonight anymore. See, I should have grabbed some water, Audrey. That's my fault. It's our CHO, our chief hugging officer. So there you go. How about that, huh? Jen's like, I got a new title. You're gonna put that on your LinkedIn status there, Jenny? Come on now, you will. You do. You want to, right? So one more time on the first grade of the night, in case you missed anything or you're joining us late. And then if you missed out on anything tonight, and we still have it available at the end of the show, you can just hit us up on the website. There's a little chat functionality there. So just type in who you are and say, hey, I wanted to grab that Judas Priest record. I wanted to grab that Deftones record, and then we'll make it happen for you in case you find something that you want a little later on. So there you go. All right, Judas Priest, Unleashed from the East. That's $24. Dokken, Tooth and Nail is $39. I'm going to do this here. Hey, Christina. Yeah, thanks for tuning in tonight. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Questions on Blue Murder.
Oh, yeah, Blue Murder's coming up, I think, next week. It's in the crate for next week, unfortunately, along with all the other cherry stuff. But, yeah, we have a Blue Murder coming up next week for you guys. So, yeah, John Sykes. Love John Sykes. So, there you go. All right, this is Dokken, Tooth and Nail was $39. Dokken, Back for the Attack. No, wait, this is Beast from the East. That's $49. Rat, Invasion of Your Privacy, $29, a VG++ copy. Pink Floyd, $39. Kiss Alive 2, $34. Screamin' for Vengeance, $24. The Early Beatles for $19. Poison, Open Up and Say Ah, excellent copy on the vinyl. That is $69. Like mentioned, the back of the jacket has a little bit of like a little tear there on the cover. And that is a European press. That is 60. That is Toys in the Attic for $14. Billy Joel, $14. Beautiful copy of An Innocent Man. And Piano Man is $14 as well. Nice copy there. Johnny Lennon, $14. The Pretenders, Learning to Crawl is $14. Collective Soul is $19. That was a Record Store Day release from a couple of years ago. A starter copy of Unleashed in the East by Judas Priest is $9. Quarter Flash, $9. More Quarter Flash, $9. Iron Maiden, a 1990 pressing of No Prayer. Is it No Prayer for the Dying? And that is $89 with Eddie on the cover, of course. I mean, it wouldn't be an Iron Maiden record without Eddie on the cover. The Romantics was $9. The Knack was $9. The compilation here, Big Red, was $5. If anybody wants the track listing, I can give it to you. That is $59 for the Joshua Tree, a VG++ copy of one of their iconic albums. And then Bachman Turner Overdrive was $5. And then Headpins was $5 as well. Nobody buys the Headpins. I'm going to make Audrey take it home and listen to it as homework. She said, please no. Sorry. So anyways, appreciate everybody coming out tonight, and appreciate your interest in all the records we had. And yeah, like I said, if there's anything that we missed, we got a couple of records, some bangers, some wall records there. We still got that Ween record, Chocolate and Cheese. That's $199. Very rare record. That is The Clash, a 12-inch single. I think we had that last time we featured. And then also the Succession soundtrack. That is limited to, what was that? Limited to 1,000. That's on money green vinyl. That's actually still sealed too. So that came in still sealed. And that is $249 for that Succession soundtrack. That is just super rare, but it's got a lot of great orchestral music on it, including the main theme, which is fantastic. So, hey, Gordon, you have a good night too. And thanks for everybody for stopping in tonight. And are we all caught up, Audrey?
I'm all caught up finally.
All right. Audrey says she's all caught up. We appreciate your patience tonight. We had a lot of records, and you guys treated us well tonight. And hope to see you some of you in the store this weekend. I'll be here, and Audrey will be here on Friday, and then on Saturday, Jen and I will be in the store as Audrey's getting all fancy and going to prom. She's getting her hair done too, right? Everybody gets their hair done for prom. Except me. I got the long hair these days. No, it's not that long. A little mullety maybe, but not too bad. All right. Audrey's giving me the thumbs up, so we'll wrap it up. I don't think there's anything else. Thanks again to everybody, and we'll be back here tomorrow night. It'll be Friday night in Japan. Like I said, we'll have a bunch of Stones records, but we'll also have, which I think is super cool, these really cherry, beautiful condition, original 80s presses from Japan with the obi strips and the inserts. They're really cool. I'm excited to show them to you that this guy has been bringing into the store in kind of bunches. And yeah, they're fabulous. And then, yeah, if you missed anything on the show tonight, you can hit us up via the website or send us an email at hello@rockthistownrecords.com. That's the preferred method. Of course, if there's another method that you prefer, give it a try. Hopefully we'll get to it, whether it's on like instant messenger from Facebook or whatever. So there you go. All right. I think we're done, Audrey. Thank you so much for your help tonight. Jen, fabulous job of helping everybody in the chat. Thank you. Keeping track of everything, making me slow down because sometimes I get a little bit hyper. Exactly. So, all right, cool. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night.